Hey, what's up? As you can hear, I'm getting sick, so my voice is going out. Right now it's damn 2:32 a.m. It's Saturday morning. Supposedly the rain got the vaporizer going and fan on backwards to spread the moisture throughout the room, and sipping some hot tea with a spoonful of sugar and a big dash of turmeric. Also taking some Dayquil, whatever that is. So yeah, so it's gonna get to the point where I'm not gonna be able to talk. My throat is closing up. It's looking really bad. Um, so I am eventually gonna have to just break down and just type out what I want. And since I know Google Translate is bad to some people's ears, and I know it's kind of annoying to listen to, I will be posting certain thoughts on Medium instead. I get a little deeper and whatnot on Medium. So right now, I think I'll just make this short. So, oh man, this is okay. So this is a subject that's gone on. I've given it its time to blow up, do all this other stuff, calm down. And let me explain one other reason why I haven't been posting is because not only have I gotten a lot out and I've done a lot, but I've also been busy working on my own wrestling show, video game wise, and I've been in deep contemplative thought after talking on Discord and listening to videos from Conquering Thought, uh, Light Skin Love, and Unpopular Thoughts. I've been listening and I've been thinking and I've been contemplating, and now there's more contemplation after watching Killer Mike's trigger warning suggested by Conquering Thought. So there's a lot of that going on. And I might talk about it here and there, but it won't be here. It won't even be on Medium. I might do that on minds.com. So if you want to see what I'm going to say about it or whatnot, then it might be there. Whew, so this whole Colin Kaepernick thing, okay. It's come, it's gone, it's still kind of here. But this guy, he made headlines. I don't know why, but he made headlines. Stephen Martin. Uh, he decided to go with the racist crowd and ban Nike products because he hates what Colin Kaepernick did, or Kaepernick. So since he banned everything, his store goes out of business. 21 years, and his store ends because he's a racist dumbass. See, if you want to know, that this is a definition of white privilege. This is a definition of it. No, wait, before you turn it off, just hear me out. At least let me defend myself. So, here it is. White guy. And he's out of business for just slightly over 2 decades. He's had it. So, 20 years in. 21 years. It's all good. It's all golden. He sells all this paraphernalia and whatnot. And this is great for him. He doesn't even think anything could go wrong because his business is so steady. New shoes, new customers, same customers. It's a good thing. He's well known, respected, and he's resourceful in that they know where to go. So he gets used to that. Now, this guy has no idea why Kaepernick is kneeling other than he's black. No one white likes it. So, mob mentality. And I know he has heard why he's protesting because of so many black people killed. But it's not just that. It's because to stand and salute and honor a country, a flag, a piece of nylon that doesn't care about you, that hates you, that is statistically waiting to kill you just because you are not white. How can you stand and respect that? I mean, let's just say for this guy, anyone out there that doesn't understand what Colin Kaepernick did, and I want to let y'all know something. Colin Kaepernick didn't kneel for you. He didn't kneel for black people, not necessarily. He did the right thing for himself. people of his skin tone are being murdered. He has faced a lot of criticism and hatred growing up, and even after he's made it big. And he's like, just looking at it, and it only takes a tiny spark of, I'm going to salute and pledge my allegiance to something that hates me. No more. So he kneeled. Others have kneeled in the past. And usually they get fired and swept under the bus. You don't hear nothing about it because they can't go viral when it can be shut off, at the news station. So this guy, he gets to live in his bubble. I'm white. I'm for this country. And he's able to say, for this country, you can live it or leave it. And that's where he is. That's how he thinks. That's just his way. And that's the way of a lot of them. When you don't have to go through anything, you have a high degree of not understanding anything. And there's a lot of things that I never went through, that I hear others go through. And whether it's not nearly as bad as anything I've gone through or leagues worse, I sympathize, because pain is pain. It doesn't matter the level, it's pain. This guy here legitimately bought on his own financial demise. And there are people that's going to eventually start doing funds and GoFundMes and all this other stuff, and their heart's going to pour out for this guy. I wouldn't do it because I don't support racism. I just don't. This guy made money off the backs of these big companies. He saw green, not color, until that color was black, getting more important than that green. And since everybody was hating on it, he jumped on the bandwagon, whether he was racist himself or just thought, well, you know what? It could have been not racist. He could have simply been like, hey, this is America, home of the free, land of the brave, all this other stuff, stars and bang, Star Spangled Banner, rockets went blare, all that jazz, in God we trust, although that's not natural to the Pledge of Allegiance. That's only added still kind of recently. But yeah, he could just be gung-ho about America if he only knew America wasn't even an American name. But anyway, he just might have been that way, just patriotic, and decided to do this. And the truth is, that's his stupidity. There are times and places when you do what he did, but they all suffered. Like Chick-fil-A. They don't like gay people. They made it very clear. So when that happened, and the homosexuals and the lesbians and the trans and stuff and their allies stopped supporting them, but all those bigots supported them, they made so much more money because it was a spike. It was, I'm going to go and show my support because, to hell with all of you that are not straight. So they had a spike, and it was like, look, I ain't going to just keep giving you my money day in and day out because business is business. And sometimes keeping your money is business, especially you got to save it for a rainy day or something else. And then when that spike ended, they apologized because they realized, holy crap, we have lost damn near 60% of everything. So they apologized and it went back up to a steady pace. But still, people like me, an ally, I'm not gonna shop there. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a while, especially when I know how to make my own Chick-fil-A style sandwich. Tastes the same thing, tastes the same way. I ain't got to worry about it. So this guy, he didn't even get a spike. People didn't even go to his store. They was like, you're not gonna carry it anymore? You hate Colin Kaepernick. He got a spike in that business. But when it was like, I'm not gonna sell Nikes anymore, and he realized there's a great deal of minorities that probably shopped at his store, and he never thought about it, because when you have white privilege, you don't think about the minorities, you just think about the majority. And when you don't see it, it's like the butler. You're in the room, but you have to be invisible so they don't think you're there. You're invisible. And that's what they were. Whether it was conscious or not, it happened. And he got slammed. Nike was like, hey, okay, you ain't got to sell our stuff. And then he did, and stuff is gone, and the customers are gone, his money is gone, his business is gone. He legitimately deserves what happens to him. And you might say, who am I to say what he does and does not deserve? Well, I never said what he does not deserve. I just said what he does deserve. And who am I? I am Cedric Kennedy, host of Comparative Reasoning, commentator and host of CR Fire Pro and CR Fire Pro Road. I am also an inspiring writer, and I'm the guy you're listening to. That's who I am. I'm a father. I'm a, boyfriend, you want to say that, of 25 years. I'm a black man. I'm a man that has gone through some shit. That's who I am. And I'm also sick. And I'm also sick and tired. And I'm also sick and tired of stupid shit. And I'm sick and tired of people who cause their own hell and blame everyone else for it. It's not often that actually happens. But in this case, it does. And it did. And this guy is suffering. So he legitimately asked for this. He deserves this because that is a consequence. You go out in the street and you talk trash to somebody and you get beat up. You deserved it because you shouldn't have opened your mouth in the first place. He asked for this in too many ways, and he's not going to get out of it, and I don't want him to be bailed out of it. Stephen Martin did what he did, and he's got what he's got, and that's the end of it. And that's the end of this segment right here. So, if you got questions, you want to talk to me, you can do that at questioncr@gmail.com. I have a Discord channel. That's where I have spoken to Conquering Thought and Unpopular Thoughts. You can hang out and talk to me there. I'll do the best I can. If it's recent and my voice is where it is, I'll do what I can. You can find me on minds.com/comparative reasoning. Find me on Twitter at C_reasoning. You can do that for me, hit me up, find me, it's all good. We can have a conversation, chat, do all kinds of things. So that's all I got to say about this. And please, if you wish, if something triggered you or something like that, hey, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about it, what you think about me, and we'll roll with it, all right? So this is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. It's not what you say down below, it's why you say it. Thank you for listening.